Okay, I talked to you about this briefly on a different video, and I want to go into a little bit more detail about why this is important. Talking about opting out from pre-screened offers so that you don't get these pre-screened offers in the mail and in your email for credit offers and insurance offers. So first of all, to start, my name is Russell McDonald. I'm a mortgage broker and real estate broker in the San Francisco Bay Area, and I am an expert when it comes to credit and financing issues and real estate in general. So here's what the credit bureaus are doing, and you may not realize this. When you get an offer in the mail for a pre-screened offer for some credit card or loan or insurance product, that's because one of the credit bureaus, TransUnion, Equifax, Experian, has sold that information to that provider saying, here's a candidate that matches what you're asking for in a potential client. So they're making money off this information. They're selling it without your permission. And there's lots of reasons that allowing them to do this is not a good idea for you. So first and foremost, generally, they aren't very good offers. I've seen letters that have come in the mail offering lines of credit with APRs in excess of 100%. Well, there's no reason that any of you should be accepting any kind of financing under terms like that. And a lot of what you find on these offers is a lot worse than what you can get just going out on your own, talking to friends and family, talking to your CPA, talking to your financial planner. We can all give you better advice about where to go to look for financing than the junk mail that you receive that's trying to give you some basically shoddy financial products. Reason number two, many times it's a bait and switch. I had a friend show me a letter that he got offering a credit line for $50,000. And when he called up, what they did is they tried to bait and switch him into doing a debt relief program, saying, we can save you half of what you owe by basically stopping paying all your bills is what they do. And so they let everything that you have go into collection and then go back and renegotiate while you've been paying them an amount that equals about half of what your payments were already. That's almost never a good idea. And I've had countless people who have come to me who have gotten themselves tied up in things like that, who regret doing it and end up far worse off. If you are in such bad shape that you're going to have to do something along those lines, you would probably be better served talking to a bankruptcy attorney than a debt relief company. If you have any questions about that, reach out to me and I can tell you why I think that way. And if you don't know a good bankruptcy attorney, I can refer you to one. Okay, so that's a couple of really good reasons why you don't want them to be selling this information. Here's a third one, and this has happened to me. When you get these offers in the mail, if someone steals your mail from your mailbox, they may take that pre-screened offer and try to open credit in your name and have the credit card sent to a different address. Have you ever had an address show up on your credit report that has nothing to do with you, that you don't know anybody who lives there, and you don't know how it showed up? And maybe it turns out that it's someone with a similar last name that does live there. What's probably happened in cases like that is someone has tried to apply for credit knowing that those people would be away from their home. And what they do in those cases is just go by that house every day, seeing which of the credit cards they've applied for show up in the mail. Another thing they can do is if they, let's say you don't spend much time at home during the day, they could intercept your mail when it gets there, send off for the pre-screened offers, and then just go by your mailbox every day waiting for the cards to show up. And things like that happen. That's much less likely to happen if you're not getting those offers that you don't know about. Because when you know Bank of America is going to send you a replacement credit card, you're watching for it, and you know it's coming, and if it doesn't show up, you're going to get on the phone with Bank of America and talk to them. Okay, this is a very tricky problem for number 4. They use these pre-screened offers as attempts to do a phishing attack on you to get information from you. For example, they can buy pre-screened information trigger leads when you've applied for a mortgage. I have seen people who, after applying for a mortgage, get fake emails from companies claiming to be their mortgage lender, asking them to upload documents so that the underwriter can start working on their file. So they email the client and ask for you to upload your W-2s, pay stubs, bank account information, bank statements, and they ask you to sign on to their system and upload all the information to them. This is happening all the time. And just from the dangers of those trigger leads, I think it's worth opting out of these pre-screened offers. Another more advanced thing that they're doing with this information on the trigger leads is they're waiting 2 to 4 weeks after you've applied for your mortgage, and they start sending you emails that appear to come from a title company, giving you wiring instructions about where to send your funds when you're closing out your escrow. Wow. So what they do is they send, let's say they pick First American Title Company, which is a title company I use a lot. They just send you an email that looks like it comes from First American Title Company, and if that's one of the major players in your area, maybe 1 person in 10 hits who's actually working through First American Title Company. Well, if anybody follows the instructions and wires funds to this fake account, that's obviously a problem. It can be very obvious to 99% of the people that that was an incorrect email or an attempt to commit fraud. But if 1 person falls for it, they can make away with a fortune. So what I want you to do, the link to the opt-out pre-screen website is in the description here. I want you to go there. You can do it online, opt out of all those offers for 5 years. You can do that online. Or you can print it out and mail it into them, and you can be opted out forever. There is no good reason for them to be making money selling your information this way. So if you have any questions about this, let me know. I may put together a more detailed explainer video type thing, but I promised I was going to go live today with some information on something, and I had mentioned this a few days ago, and I didn't want to miss a day, and I also wanted to make sure that none of you fall for this. There's no reason for you to be damaged because of this policy that the credit bureaus have selling your information. Hope to hear from you soon. Thanks, guys. Have a great weekend.